Viewers. Today we are discussing about different kinds of relationship that can be used during stoichiometric calculations. One thing remember, those calculations which are going to establish a quantitative relationship between the reactants and products according to balanced chemical equation, they are stoichiometric calculations, right? So when we discuss the quantification methodologies or different kinds of relationships that can be used to do so, most common and very important relationship in chemistry is mole-mole relationship. That is, we quantify the amount of reactants or products in terms of their mole-mole relationships. So this can be seen from the looking at balanced chemical equation. Now look at this equation. This balanced chemical equation shows there are certain numerical coefficients. These are balancing coefficients basically. These two in the equation is balancing coefficients which represents the mother quantity. So by looking at the equation we can say that 2 moles of hydrogen reacts with 1 mole of oxygen to produce 2 moles of water. Here we have discussed the mole-mole comparison or calculation between reactants and products, right? Number 2, if we do the same, we have to convert these moles into the masses. For example, we know that molar mass of 1 mole of hydrogen is 2. So we are talking about 2 moles of hydrogen means we have how many grams? 4 grams. Right? Molar mass of 1 mole of oxygen is 32 and we have 1 mole of oxygen over here. So here we have 32 grams of oxygen. Here we have water, 2 moles. Molar mass of 1 mole of water is 18 and because of 2 moles, 18 into 2 that is 36 grams. Now look at this equation. It can be uttered in this way as well, that 4 grams of hydrogen reacts with 32 grams of oxygen to produce 36 grams of water. Here we have talked, we discussed, we relate the reactants and products in terms of their mass quantities. So we are using the mass-mass relationship. We are using the mass-mass relationship. Third, keeping in mind the moles, we have another important terminology, that is Avogadro's number. We all know that number of particles in 1 mole of any substance is 6.022 10 raised to power 23, which is Avogadro's number. So if we have 2 moles of hydrogen, it means that we have 2 into 6.022 10 raised to power 23 particles or molecules of hydrogen over here. And 1 mole of oxygen indicates that we have 6.022 10 raised to power 23 particles of oxygen over here. And 2 moles of water production indicates that 2 into 6.022 10 raised to power 23 particles of water are formed over here. So if we narrate the same equation in terms of particle-particle or molecule-molecule relationship, then we can say that 2 into 6.022 10 raised to power 23 molecules of hydrogen reacts with 6.022 10 raised to power 23 molecules of oxygen to produce 2 into 6.022 10 raised to power 23 molecules of water as well. So this is particle-particle relationship. These are the 3 basic relationships that we use during stoichiometric calculations. Fourthly, and one common discussion that may happen sometimes, it is mass-mole relationship. Mass-mole relationship means we are discussing one of the species, either reactant or product, in mass quantity, and we are discussing the second quantity, either reactant or product, in molar quantity. Suppose if we look at this equation, then it can be stated in mass-mole relationship like this, that 2 moles of hydrogen reacts with 1 mole of oxygen to produce 36 grams of water. Means reactants are discussed in molar quantities and product is being discussed in mass quantities, or vice versa. We say that 4 grams of hydrogen reacts with 32 grams of oxygen to produce 2 moles of water. Here we have taken the reactants in mass quantities and product in molar quantity. So this is mass mole relationship. Four basic relationships that we use in stoichiometric calculations are: number one, mole mole relationship; number two, mass mass relationship; number three, particle particle relationship; number four, mass mole relationship.